Hey guys, what's up? It's Maddie back with yet another budget video. Today I'm going to be sharing how I figured out my week to week budget and just how much money I should be putting towards my expenses each week. So let's just get right on into this video because I am so excited to share with you guys. So like I said, I'm just going to be sharing with you how I figured out my budget for this week and how to kind of evenly distribute my money that I earned. So the first thing I'm doing is obviously just counting how much money I have in my wallet, which this week is only $260, and usually it's around $300, give or take a little bit, usually a little bit more than $300, but she did end up giving me a little bit more money on PayPal because she didn't have enough cash, and the she is my boss. I guess you could say it's the girl I babysit for, so I do have money on my bank card, but as for cash, as far as that goes, I do only have $260, so I'm just going to base my budget off of that. So the first thing that I'm doing is I'm just obviously going to write my what month it is for and what week, just so I have something to look back on just in case I need a reference, because I usually do end up going back and checking out my previous budgets just to see kind of how much money I was giving for each envelope and things like that. So again, I'm just writing down what week it's for and what month so I can go ahead and look back on it when I am needing to do so. I also just want to apologize if the audio sounds a little bit whack or just a little bit off or different, anything like that. I am trying out a new headset, I guess you could say. I usually honestly just use the iPhone headphones that come with my phone, but I'm trying out Beats right now. I thought it might be a little bit better, but I feel like I hear this like weird clicking sound, and if I could, I would use my other headphones, but I honestly lost them, so I have to find them. So again, I'm sorry if there's some weird audio problems. I will try and figure out what that's coming from, but just stick with me for this video, and if it does get any worse, I will try and find my other headphones so I can use those for upcoming videos. But what I'm doing right now is obviously just writing my expenses that I have to pay for the month, just like I always do. So while I'm doing that, I also want to ask you guys a few questions. I don't know if you guys would be interested, or if you guys are just interested in my channel for the budgeting videos, but I recently just started back with working out and trying to get healthy and stay fit. So if you guys want to see like any vlogs of me working out at the gym, or like what I eat in a day or anything like that fitness related, let me know in the comments down below, and I will definitely make those videos because I am interested in making those. I just don't know if you guys would like to see them or not. So comment down below or give this video a thumbs up if you would like to see any videos in the fitness aspect, or you know what I'm saying. So definitely give it a thumbs up or comment down below if you guys want to see those videos. But what I'm doing right now is I'm actually just gonna go ahead and write the bills, or how much each bill is, in the middle of the, is this a row or a column? Don't grill me, I honestly suck at that. But anyway, what I am doing, like I said, is I'm just writing how much I have for each envelope for the month. So I know that might have been really confusing, but so as you can see, my phone, and then there's $67 there, so my phone bill is $67 a month. And then gas, I think I put, what did I put? $100 a month for gas. Bills is $50 a month. My credit card is ridiculously high because, well, click on my last video if you guys want to figure out why my credit card bill is so much this month when it's usually only $9, 80 and 50, so on and so forth. So those are just my reference numbers, so I don't have to keep flipping back and forth to figure out how much I have for each one. So I literally am just taking my $67 and dividing it by 4 like I always do. So the expenses is going to be pretty much like my last budget video. And that is, I'm just obviously taking the number. So again, I'm just taking 100 and I'm just going to divide it by 4 because there's 4 weeks in January. There's usually 4 weeks in a month, you guys. So that's usually what I do for my expenses. My sinking funds is going to be a little bit different, and it might be a little confusing. for you guys to figure out, but I will try and talk slow and maybe slow down a clip for you guys to understand it a little bit, but we'll get there. So right now I'm obviously just dividing all of those by 4. So again, 80 divided by 4, which gives you $20. And I know some of them, like my bills is 50, and when you divide that by 4, it comes out to like 12.5. So sometimes I'll round up and sometimes I'll round down. So last week I rounded up, so this week I'm going to round up as well, and then the next 2 weeks I'm going to round down. So now, after I finally figured out all of my expenses and how much money should be going into each envelope for the week, I'm just going to go ahead and add those numbers up. So I'm going to take 17, 25, 13, 82, 20, and 13 again to get a grand total of $170. And just for a little comparison, last week for my expenses, I had designated $168 for that, and last week for my sinking funds as well was $136. But obviously this week is going to be a little bit different because I am shorter on money. But like I said, I will try to explain to you guys how exactly I came up with these numbers, because it's definitely different than how I've been doing it. Tess actually helped me figure this out, and I think it's a great way to figure out and put the exact amount, not the exact amount, but it's about the same percentage, just obviously based off a different total. So last week my total for my sinking funds, like I said, was $136, but this week it's only $90. So I will try again to explain it to you guys slowly, because honestly it took her like 15 to 20 minutes to explain to me how to figure this out. Maybe it's just me, because I literally suck at math, and you're probably thinking, then why are you doing budget videos, girl? Like, if you suck at math, you should probably, figure something else out. But we got this, and this is definitely working for me, so I'm going to stick with it. But like I said, I have $90 left over for my sinking funds. So let's see if I can explain this without confusing the hell out of you guys. So what you're going to do, or I guess what I'm doing first before I jump the gun here, is what I'm writing in the middle is how much I paid last week, or how much money I put towards my sinking funds last week. So what I'm doing right now is I'm taking the amount from last week. So for example, I took 43 and I divided that by $136, because that's the total amount I had towards my sinking funds last week, like I said. And then after you get that, you should come to a decimal, and then you are just going to multiply that decimal by the amount that we are giving or putting towards our sinking funds this week. Okay, so I'll try to explain it one more time for you guys, and then I'll kind of just let you guys watch, because sometimes if I'm listening to someone try to explain something, it's harder for me to grasp the concept of how to exactly figure it out and do it. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my $7 that I put towards my toiletries envelope last week and divide that by 136, because that's the total amount of sinking funds I designated last week. And then you should come to a decimal, and then you're going to you're going to multiply that by 90, and you should get 4.6. So I'm going to round down to $4. So hopefully that helped you guys understand a little bit more. If you are still confused, let me know in the comments down below, and maybe I'll make a separate video alone just explaining a little bit better and with a little bit more detail on how exactly I came up with those numbers. It'll help also if you go ahead and watch last week's video, because it'll explain where that $136 came from and things like that. But let me know in the comments down below if you guys still are a little bit lost, because I will make a little video to explain it further for you guys. But now what I'm doing is I'm just going to go ahead and add up all of my sinking funds just to make sure I am at that $90 mark. And I think I had $3 left over, so I just went ahead and added it to my school savings and towards my bank savings as well. So just to finish up, I am just double checking that I am not over budget, and just went ahead and added up my expenses and my sinking funds together to get the total of $260, again just to make sure I did my math correctly. But that is about it for this video. I hope it wasn't too confusing for you guys, and like I said before, let me know in the comments down below if you want to see or have me go more into detail about how I got those numbers for my sinking funds. But that is about it. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to smash that bell so you're notified of when my next video goes up. Also, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe down below for more. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye, guys.